Today I'm going to go over my massive pickup I got in garage sales this Saturday. Can't wait to show you guys. Let's get those finds. Oh, I forgot some.
Those two? 20 even.
20. I was looking at the McDonald's thing. I'm like, it's kind of exhausting looking through it. I don't know if you would just do $10 for the whole bin.
I would.
Okay, I'll do that. Can you can keep the bin. I'll take another box like this though.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, man. Good morning, guys. So I just picked up a massive pickup, a bunch of Blu Rays, DVDs, and then a bunch of McDonald's toys. So I might regret it in the future, but it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So everything at the sale, believe it or not, was a quarter. So all the movies and DVDs, some were sealed, were a quarter. So I could not pass it up. It's kind of crazy. So all the DVDs and Blu Rays were $20, and then all the McDonald's toys, I just made $10 for the whole box, thinking that he would say no, but he actually said yes. He just wanted to move the stuff. There is some Disney ones, there are some movie ones, so who knows? I should be able to make the $10 back on that, and hopefully ends up being a good profit. Anyways, guys, next sale. It's been a pretty successful day. My back seat's kind of full now, so pretty good overall. And that's all right there. I just picked up this bin of stuff. They were very cheap. I was very surprised. So PS2, the cables, controllers, and a bunch of games. One of the games in here is very valuable. The game is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 disc only, unfortunately, but very awesome to have in this bundle. It's not that scratched, so pretty cool. Hopefully it'll end up working, and then if it is, this will be a very good deal. Pay $25 for this whole box. Alright guys, so not a lot of footage today, but I did get a bunch of stuff I wanted to show you guys. I think the two most important ones were on video. One was a gigantic pickup, so I can't wait to start showing you guys. First one I'm going to show you right here is a stereo. Actually, it's a vintage stereo. It's all radio. It's no cassette or any other insert on it. I did look a couple comps up. It's worth about 60-70 working, so maybe as is I'll get 30-20. The guy assured me it worked. It did turn on, so I'm gonna sell it as untested. I think I don't have a speaker to connect it to it. Maybe for $40 or something like that. I did buy it and this other camera thing for $20. So if the camera lens sells, hopefully that ends up covering that sale and the stereo will be all profit. These Pioneers are valuable, certain ones. This one right here is a little lower end. I think mainly because it's just mainly stereo or radio, but I'm not exactly sure. Next pickup I'm going to show you guys is was an eBay reseller. How do I know that? Is because he had eBay boxes in his garage, and he was asking pretty much eBay prices, but I ended up finding a couple things there. One of the notable things was a Monopoly sealed, and also I got a couple games. I thought it was an overall good deal. He said $20 for everything, and I thought that was fair. Now I'm gonna talk about the massive pickup, man. This pickup right here, I mainly went because it was advertised, you know, everything's $1 or whatever. But when I got to the sale, the guy said everything is a quarter. Everything was a quarter, and he had tons of DVDs. You should have seen some of this in the footage. Tons of DVDs, tons and tons of random stuff, toys, etc. But it was that whole area was very filthy. It was I felt very dirty digging through them. So you just have to have that mindset where you're gonna have to get down and dirty and dig. Sometimes I don't mind it, and here I kind of did and didn't. But I mean, at a quarter a piece, there's nothing you can do wrong. So you're probably asking yourself, Grimsy, why didn't you buy all the DVDs? And the main answer to that question is because I don't have room. I do not have the room to store all that, and there was a lot of DVDs that were lower end and are very difficult to sell. I have a ton of media on my eBay store right now, actually link in the description below. But I do have a ton of media on my eBay store, and a lot of it hasn't moved, mainly because it is DVDs. Now, some like more desirable DVDs, like, you know, horror, Disney movies, stuff like that is a little easier to move, but it's still slow. So I don't want to be sitting on a bunch of DVDs and having them take a valuable real estate that I don't have. So that is one of the reasons why I decided not to do that. What I did end up picking up was a bunch of box sets. I think Glee was one of them, and a bunch of other random ones. And I did pick up some Disney DVDs as well. And while he was totaling all that up, I was looking one more trip around. I went like 3 or 4 times around just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I went round up in a bin of McDonald's toys that were factory sealed. They're still sealed. They're just, the outer plastic is a little dirty, but I did look some up, and there were some older ones, and I wanted to dig just a couple of them out, but you know, I thought in my head, I'm like, maybe he'll just do a bundle deal, because it seems like he wants to move stuff. But when stuff is $1/4 a piece already, like, how much lower can they go, you know? I want to say there's at least 100 or more of these McDonald's toys in this box. And also, while looking, there was some NASCAR magazines or whatever, so I threw the NASCAR magazines in that McDonald's box, and I went up to see how much it was going to be. So the DVDs and everything was $20, and then the McDonald's toys, I just threw out $10. So you do the $10 for McDonald's toys, and then he thought about it for like a quick second, and he just said, yes, I can do that. So for the McDonald's toys and the DVDs, I got $30. Definitely amazing deal. I mean, McDonald's toys are very low end, but if I do lots, which I plan to do, bundle lots, I should be able to move them and make a profit on this. And I think this is going to be actually like $100 profit. I'm forecasting, but I'm not 100% sure. But the box sets alone, I think the Glee one, if I bundle it all together, I can get maybe 30 for it. And if I get that, then all the rest will be profit. So that's the main reason why I bought it. But I definitely had to do a lot of cleaning. So that was a pretty good sale for sure, I thought. Oh, one last thing about that sale. I saw these creepy clowns as well. So the creepy clowns, sometimes are these are puppets, I think. Sometimes are worth money. So I just decided to throw those in as well. So hopefully those creepy puppets end up being some value. All right, right after that sale, I had passed a sale earlier, but I wanted to get to this sale first because it was advertised on Craigslist. So on my way out, I made sure to stop by. Now, when I looked, it didn't seem like there was much, but when I walked more in, it seemed, oh, okay, they have some good stuff. So there was a Nike Plus Air. It's in the package still, but these things are not valuable at all. There was also iPod Mini, which is also there. Emblem badge for 9/11, never forget. So I got all those things, I think, for $5, which was kind of crazy. After talking to her a little bit, they just wanted to move stuff. She basically told me, offer anything, we'll probably take it. And when the guy gave me the price for the 3 items, they told me $5. I was like, okay, these guys are gonna be cheap. When I was about to pay, I asked them if there was any video game stuff, and then she said, what kind of video game stuff? It's like anything like, and then you name the systems. And when I got to PlayStation, she said, yeah, I think I do. I think I have something. Went inside and came back out with a PlayStation 2 bundle. And this PlayStation 2 bundle was pretty good. Not mainly because of the console, but because of the games. And the main game that stuck out to me was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, unfortunately, it is disc only, but even disc only, it's over $100. The scratches aren't too bad. There is some light scratches on it. I just have to test it. If this thing ends up working, it's going to be huge profit on it. Obviously, the console has value as well. So for everything, including the Apple stuff I mentioned before, it was $30. So $5 for the stuff I mentioned previously, and then $25 for the PlayStation bundle, which I thought was a very, very nice deal. So overall, win-win. I definitely am excited to list that Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I already have the game complete in box, so it's just definitely going to be flipped and hopefully make me a bunch of money.
Hello, I like money.
Second to last sale. This sale listed Monster High. If you are unaware, Monster High is this doll franchise made by Mattel. and it has a huge following, and sometimes some of the dolls end up being valuable. I also asked her if they had video game stuff, and she said yes, but I can't find it at the moment. She messaged me back recently. This is days after the garage sale, and she says she has it. She doesn't know if it works or whatever, so she wants to make sure if it works before telling me a price or anything like that. So I did leave my name and number, obviously, to get in contact with her, but I did buy the Monster High dolls for $20. That is a little high, but I think I can get that back and maybe make a little bit of profit. Unfortunately, the Monster High dolls weren't as valuable as I thought originally. They are old, but they're not that valuable. I'm going to take this opportunity to learn about them a little bit more. Especially like what makes them valuable, etc. They are in overall good condition, so I have no fear in them not making me my money back, at least. But you can't win them all, and this one will be a learning opportunity, but you never know. And there was a Draculaura, which is the more popular one, that was really old, but the joints were loose or whatever, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sell her, but we'll see. And then the last sale. So at this point, I almost had no money left. I was just wandering around near my home, driving home pretty much, and I saw a sign and it said large moving sale or whatever. So I went there and I looked. There wasn't much, and I asked if there's video games. They said no, but I noticed a bunch of Bibles and a bunch of books like that, and I was starting to look through it. I wasn't gonna buy anything, and then the lady came up to me and said, everything's free for those books. I just want to move them. I'm tired. By this time it was like 11:30 in the morning. It was getting really hot, so I think she just wanted to pack up. So she told me free. So when someone tells me free, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of stuff like that I think I could flip. So these Bibles, I have absolutely nothing into them, and hopefully they made me get some money. So I did comp one, and one seemed like it went for like $15 to $20. So just that alone is great. So hopefully this ends up being a good flip, but definitely when you're out and about, sometimes Bibles are worth money. And here I absolutely have nothing into them, so hopefully this ends up being a good pickup. But anyways guys, that ends up being my Saturday pickups for garage sales. I think I did pretty good. Once again, that PlayStation 2 block was a huge pickup, I think. And also the DVDs / McDonald's toys was a huge pickup. And if you guys are interested in anything that I showed in this video, they will most likely be on my eBay store this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos, and follow my Instagram at GrimzyRaider, where you can get updates posted on there. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and maybe watch one of these videos right here. Maybe this one or this one. Thanks guys.